Hello, my name is David Kincaid, and I'd love to provide a really positive testimonial here for Trey Carmichael and for Julie. The two of them have just been really wonderful. I had them do, in addition to some coaching and some other things I'm doing with them, I was also having them revise or update my website. And I want to start with the onboarding process. I think they had a really wonderful onboarding process. They really heard me. Also, the questionnaire, despite it being lengthy, I think was an extremely good questionnaire, and I don't mind the length. I feel like when there's a little bit of length to it, it's actually giving me space and room to brainstorm ideas and sort of just get out like what my feelings and thoughts are about things in an unstructured way, because that's what their job was, and they did put it together in a really powerful way. And they had great suggestions throughout the entire process. I'm looking at my site now. I'm just really thrilled with it. I love the color. I love how much it reflects me. I love the wording that they've come to. They also really did a great job of pushing me a little bit to get outside of my comfort zone with talking about who it is that I am, what my experience is, and how it is that I'm credible. This is a weak spot. I like so many. I suffer from a little bit of imposter syndrome, so it was really great to just see myself reflected back at me from Julian Trey's point of view during this whole process, and just really, really beautiful outcome as a result of all of that attention. Also, the revision process, there is a revision process every time. Nobody does this perfectly, and sometimes there's just throwing spaghetti at the wall and figuring out what sticks, and then fine tuning from there. And they were so patient and diligent with that entire process. And one thing I want to add here is that I really respect entrepreneurs who have integrity. And there's so little integrity today in the entrepreneurial world, and you're made lots and lots of promises that just don't that aren't followed through on. That is not the case with Julie and Trey. When they make a promise, when they tell you they're going to do something, they do it. There was also a conversation about how we would have exchanges about the website. I have separate relationships with both Julie and Trey for various reasons. And so we separated out our communication. And I think that that is a powerful move to express a clear commitment to integrity, because it was about having communication integrity, knowing that everything that had to do with the website was under one thread of a chat, so we weren't looking all over for information. Nobody could say they didn't know information because it was all in one place, and this just really helped with the whole process, and I love that. Um, the way in which they delivered the material to me was wonderful. We started more with a sense of style and color and just sort of the shape and texture of the thing before we really got into the details of the words that appear on the page. And at each different one of those layers, they had such amazing comments, some of them confrontational, but really, really great for pushing me out there. This is what this is about. A website is about putting me out there. And so they really did a great job supporting me in getting myself out there. It's a beautiful website. It really does express me. My photography's in it, as like textured backgrounds, my colors, my brand colors. I love my brand colors. They really express me. And I think it just gives me a lot greater sense of confidence because, as I go and talk to people, and I'm talking to lots of people, and I'm getting so much better at just at putting my socials out there and putting my website out there. And this revision has really given me a tremendous amount of confidence. I can say, look there, that tells you a lot about me, and I feel confident about what's there, and I can stand for what's there, and I can deliver what's there. And so I really love that, and I feel good about that alignment, and I feel good that I can provide that information to those who are interested in learning more about me. So overall, I would highly recommend Trey Carmichael and Julie May for their services. They are fantastic, and everything that I've done with both of them has been fantastic. And you can't really go wrong employing the two of them for supporting you in your business. Take care.